courtroom, the ruling was seen as very severe. The judge handed down sentences which were longer than what the prosecution had asked for. I'll just run them for you through them. Two men found guilty for complicity in a terrorist act. That's a very serious crime. Both were given 16-year prison sentences. Azim Ipsakov, who was found guilty of having helped the killer, Abdullah Onzorov, get hold of the weapons, and Naim Bedaoud, also given a 16-year prison sentence, found guilty of having helped the killer get hold of the weapons and even driving him to the town where he waited for Samuel Paty outside the school where he taught, and he beheaded him in the streets. That was Abdullah Onzorov, the killer, who was killed by police not long after. The man who drove him to the site of the crime, Naim Bedaoud, given 16 years in prison this evening. Two other men found guilty of a criminal terrorist conspiracy. Now, Ibrahim Shina, 13 years in prison he was given. Now, he is the father whose daughter lied to him. She told him that Samuel Paty had discriminated against her in class because she was Muslim. She was not actually in class that day, but Ibrahim Shina, her father, went online and launched an online hate campaign against the teacher. Also, Abdelhakim Sefoui, 15 years. He was told by the judge that he played an essential role in the killing of Samuel Paty because he contributed to that online hate campaign. And four others given sentences of between 3 and 5 years, partially suspended for having shown emotional support online to the killer before he carried out his act. Now, they all have 10 days to appeal, and I need to stress that already one of them, Abdelhakim Sefoui, said actually just after the sentence was handed down, he addressed the courtroom saying that he was going to appeal. Certainly the defence lawyers in this case have been coming out and speaking to the press behind me. As you can see, there are lots of journalists here tonight trying to get the reactions of the lawyers, and the lawyers on the defence side are very, very unhappy with this ruling. They are saying that their clients have nothing to do with terrorism, they do not have terrorist links, and that we are definitely expecting at least some of those convicted this evening to appeal.